and Yanidi Abem. And you may and some yaba a tiffin said the BBC Acro, Jabo, and Yabeduane, Dr. Alad Mamudu Baumia, Wakakasai, Yesukrum, Millennium City, and some yodi to Joe Jim Yanim, Russia, and Ukraine Tokano, Abaka, Yasia, which Rechipa.
Ghana man penyu Kenny, Mame, Rebecca Akufuato, Edia Futu Aqua Ama, Tescon, a yes, Yafua, one MPP4.
Doctor Baumiana such remubium at the Tuga, say a womb, say a Nima Binti, inflation, a cosro cacra, so still a yet and this for the enemy.
Doctor Matthew Poku Prempe Napo, or Tressa Yano Creda Biada, say Doom Sobinam Quemo Seba.
National organizer Don Frenny, Edima MPP, Edia Tuga said the Abawe Ayano, ABC da Ewo Mpunto, and some emo.
Vice Chancellor Emma University of Mines and Technology Professor Richard Kwasi Amankwa ene wakwa kwasra omanpenida da eye Jonaje Kunkufo onukura na say Chancellor Emma Esuapono na edian ena epiemu bae
Mako biada Roman wonu maso asena ma ya to amo anwumre de nsam no abeso mo brepa mo nu adwaton de da obon ya de beto monten so nsam ya de ba Emmanuel Odro Korea wasem ana edom ni nyina bochi domo a ya de APM social distance ambassador of Atafren Pon ni meten ni anuanom
PSA Ladi enafe
oduafo na na sabere pinaman na na penkra hene chiame abusafo nsam no eniem ana Dr. Mahamadu Baumia omampani abede chirem na yede kan dia tomonim dadaada se ne one Ghana for bekasa na potokasa mu wa maye hunu the state of the economy no wode betudwa no eba so ekoso ewo eye Pentecost Millennium City ho no masade yede kan dia tomonim no na busafo ene wagye na so be se do hwere mienu ene wode abia na ebi ye wo kan ye ene sen ewom ogitum se Ghana eniema yedin na so ohwe from 2013 basic 2016 a na niema mo den papa ene de emo yedin na so ye Dr. Baumia editu dwa na o chem sem odi kan edi inflation na achirechemu achiremo no mahu se de setiem o se MPP enyama power no sabre ohwe 2013 2014 2015 ekosi 2016 a na inflation no na 15.9%. na sabre na 2016 ekona wiye no na cost 17.5%. MPP beso mo no obo homodin de tiba form about 7.2%. na just anya single digit said the attack no no na edididi mu 2021 eko nanim kakra ti 2020 no eko 7.2 and 2021 eko 10.0 it is a 10% ano no na enam Ukraine eni Russia fonto kwenti ya man yema boye den fa wo bo ho ye den eniema ye totototo ne boye den te no ama inflation no asa peja kakra eko nanim na so ba bi ye na we kura de still edaso ayempo echan NDC abraso de no.
The path of inflation in Ghana has been similar to those of other countries following the COVID pandemic. Inflation had declined from an average of 17.5% in 2016 to an average of 7.2% by 2020. Since the pandemic, however, inflation has increased from an average of 7.2% to an average of 10% in 2021. As at February 2022, inflation rose further to 15.7% as a result of global conditions, including a rise in crude oil and other commodity prices and the Russia-Ukraine conflict. It is important, ladies and gentlemen, to note that between 2013 and 2016, inflation averaged 15.9%. Between 2017, withstanding the impact of COVID. Look at interest rates. Before COVID-19, the steady disinflation process provided for significant monetary policy easing. The Bank of Ghana's monetary policy rate was cut by a cumulative 11% between January 2017 and January 2021. This translated into a reduction in short-term interest rates, with the interest rate on the 91-day Treasury bill declining from 21.2% between 2013 and 2016 to an average of 13.8% between 2017 and 2021. Lending rates have also fallen. Lending rates have also fallen from an average of 28% between 2013 and 2016 to an average of 23% between 2017 and 2021. So notwithstanding COVID-19.
Na wamanso a wasachire mu biem editodwa se ohwe COVID-19 eniema de baye bebrebe nyina chia eniema yepa na anu adaye na Bank of Ghana o mai sika kurabia no eye se sika kurabia hodo no ba o nchen abaje bosen ade friend se policy rate no wo mo atum kakra ene kura na agina 14.5% a acheyiye eno matum ede ko 17%. There's only 2.5% and abeka hon. Na so ni nyina mu no nya COVID-19 kura na be yes ha. Oh, enko kura.
Look at interest rates. Before COVID-19, the steady disinflation process provided for significant monetary policy easing. The Bank of Ghana's monetary policy rate was cut by a cumulative 11% between January 2017 and January 2021. This translated into a reduction in short-term interest rates, with the interest rate on the 91-day Treasury bill declining from 21.2% between 2013 and 2016 to an average of 13.8% between 2017 and 2021. Lending rates have also fallen. Lending rates have also fallen from an average of 28% between 2013 and 2016 to an average of 23% between 2017 and 2021. So notwithstanding COVID-19, interest rates are still lower now than they were in the 2013 to 2016 period. In response to the recent increase in inflation, the Bank of Ghana has increased the monetary policy rate by 2.5% from 14.5% to 17%.
Na eno danchen a osato asubiem editodwa se Ghana ohwe yen GDP a abreso yi akoyie pa na abakosemu no ewo mfimfimfim mu indicates je se mfie edu bebre atwam kwa Ghana na yenya bibia fe se balance surplus eno e kire se bia Ghana yesika yenya ye no yedi weto we ni de ye no yetiminya kakra ama ato no ne yenya bi sa abrewe so ene yetiminya bie wosem kan pa komra sebedwe fie ema mara sebedwe fo ede mara bi baya omugi tumo ye fe no Physical Responsibility Act eno no de etiere se ma wonni sika no emro de ewo se wudie de asa of physical discipline no akwa sika na ye som kotwa de koye we ye bobosia ye we se no ense a wo de beto ho ya wo tese wo discipline ho wo force no wa dimbra na so pepe bra wo ni emro so no eno so wo mutimi de bai na de ma ye nwanwa kura ne se sa emra na no asa be she se o tax revenue sika obagigye eto a wogigye free ha no se unya yamfa na se afi ni nyina no unya 10 cedis ya ense se aban dibru 10 cedis ense se SCD government spending and so won't say do se mo.
For the first time in over 30 years, the trade balance, that is the difference between your exports and your imports, the trade balance recorded a surplus for 5 successive years. for the first time in over 30 years. We've recorded surplus for 5 successive years. The trade balance was in deficit between 2013 and 2016, but moved from a deficit of 1.7 billion in 2016 to a surplus of 1.1 billion in 2017, a larger surplus of 1.8 billion in 2018, and an even larger surplus of 2.2 billion by 2019. The impact of COVID-19 has seen a reduction in the surplus to 2.04 billion in 2020 and a further reduction to 1.1 billion in 2021. Nevertheless, this is still a much stronger performance than the trade deficit of 1.7 billion recorded in 2016.
Abusafo ma monye confused. The mekana na waka no. Wono ka no surplus na meka no surplus. Aya de kro na surplus na surplus na ono so ka no of also kind of sense
surplus
surplus
jerese mu mienu ma go school pe
ya go school anti surplus
ba for dey at gym school
mo mane ha mo surplus na no
surplus
ya na no nte surplus no surplus
and PS
surplus bi anka I was say o kura say na surplus bi anka
surplus
ni PS dey no come obi a shopping
radio word we entrepreneur and English teacher be say can entrepreneur hey entrepreneur
no man can do
yo to Dr. Alhaji Bawumia nsam no eso o chese sesia yewomi ebra yewomi nipa nyina esi apini omanfo be kwadwom lamentations ewiase nyina dunia be dadadi ewiase nye de sesia Ukraine nye Russia nye Yemen ba bia anye corona famwo fuel ho ayeden nanso anye bia no NPP aban Ghana hanam wode no magu akwan mu a aboa ama omanfo ho hare wo mo kakra wo bra emu odin yimu.
Ladies and gentlemen, the record shows that the MPP government under the leadership of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is a government that is predisposed and committed to reducing the suffering of Ghanaians. Over the last 5 years, we have implemented measures to alleviate or mitigate the suffering of Ghanaians. And I will list a few of them. We have paid the bills of some $1 billion annually. We have reduced electricity tariffs cumulatively by 10.9%. When the previous government was in office, cumulatively, they increased in electricity tariffs by 264%. We have reduced electricity tariffs cumulatively by 10.9%. We provided free water for households for a year during COVID. We provided free electricity for Lifeline users and a 50% reduction for other users for a whole year. The electricity tariffs over the last 5 years have been the lowest increase for any 5-year period over the last 30 years. It's just been remarkable. We've doubled the capitation grant for basic schools from 4.5 cedis to 10 cedis, 10 Ghana cedis. We've created jobs and stopped the freeze on recruitment in the public sector. Hundreds and thousands of people have been recruited. Unlike the private sector, which laid off thousands of workers during COVID and reduced salaries, there were no layoffs of public sector workers during COVID. In fact, we rather added more by hiring 58,000 health workers during COVID. We have increased the share of the District Assembly Common Fund to persons with disabilities by 50%. We've exempted Kaya from market tolls. We've expanded LEAP beneficiaries by 150,000 people. We've expanded the school feeding program by 1.6 million from 1.6 million children to 2.1 million children, and also increased the amount by 25%. We have restored teacher training allowances, restored nursing training allowances, established NAPCO with 100,000 graduates. And these programs have continued, notwithstanding the current challenges which have resulted in sometimes delays in programs.
Yo, Dr. Alhaji Baumia atre enwoma. Ebremu odi MPP abaye. Wasi corona ne baye no, ne jina so dendenden no. Yebu nsuo kwa. Light nsu ye fa bi kwa. Ni nyina aba no waye. Ebre bi abetwa mu na adwumayefo dodo no a omu ne adwumaye. Nanso aba ne baye no. Sa freeze no. Sa adwuma no na ni ho e ma omanfo no. Ombie kwan tumma. Dodo no a enya adwumaye. Corona brain mu kura no nso a eye ankrankra adwumaku awdo eyi omanfo adi. Titi omanfo akatua so emo makatua nkotoa no. Aba na hwe hokra sa brain no kura no fa nipa mo. Obi anya na katua pepepepepepe. Sebi mpreduasa ahiafo chafa kakra de ma omo a ye fa ne leap no. Woni a woni bi esika bi a de ma omo brano no. Wo so de nipa empem wa ha any aduonum 150,000 ka ho embe no ne mo musika school fee wo tremu teacher training allowance nursing training allowance ni nyina wasa kofa babie no so emre bi aba etikoe entini oka yo wo mo ne so waye ade wo se pipi aban wakum kokobo enkuko mohire waye bi ewo omayi emu ena wo to so akiremu se de waye nim eresa nkwada ye be wo mo nsoso ye be Ghana card amomo na aboa amomo din atena Ghana enwumam.
When we go to the births and deaths registry, the process of digitalization of records at births and deaths is almost complete, and we are integrating the births and deaths register with the databases of the Ghana Health Service, the National Identification Authority, the Ghana Statistical Service, Immigration, and the police, so that the record of births and deaths should be consistent across all these databases. And this is supposed to start later this year. One of the most exciting things for me this year is that it is envisaged that every new child that is born in Ghana, when you are born within a few months, you will be issued with a Ghana card number. This is because we are integrating the births and deaths with the Ghana Health Service, with the police, with the Statistical Service. So starting later this year, it will be announced. The work is virtually complete, but starting later this year, when a child is born, just as it happens in America, it happens in the UK, it is going to happen in Ghana. When you are born, you will get your national ID number. Digitization and the integration of the databases will deal a severe blow to corruption at the births and deaths registry. Ladies and gentlemen, we also implemented the Scholarship Secretariat digitalization. In the past, candidates applying for scholarship usually had to travel from all parts of the country to Accra. But today, you can sit in the comfort of your own home, apply for a scholarship. You will be asked to take an aptitude test, and then you will be interviewed locally at the district. You don't need to come to Accra to apply for a scholarship. The Ghana.gov platform has also been implemented. To make it easy to access government services, government has launched the Ghana.gov portal, which is a one-stop shop for accessing government services. This means that
Dr. Alhaji Baumia and normal wa yen hobo boy ne da no ko hwe fifira net free. Dr. Alhaji Baumia nyasam ketua nse Ramadan no akiriwia ne wom nanso ne nyina mu no wo chese digitization abeboa pa ene wo mu agoro boys ya wo fa nkrofo ko pra wo mo me kope passport me kope de office bi wo ma kwa obra je se esi obi so ni ade no digitization ba ye wote dem na wo na apply no wo na wo kro no awuche o se ne corruption nyina away amu bros ni nyina digitization na ban be ya onno Alhaji Dr. Baumia odi animu ntine ensema etwagu ye no ebi eno no
Yo, anti sanya mwadi kati munsam kakra no ene no baabi a wodi dwumadie ne hye so no ya frɛ onum Yesu krom kaaswa Millennium City na no na ma dodo no aka sɛ o ko gyina Yesu krom de abɛden so obetwa atoro de obɛka de omunko a na nyame ne nukure nie ti mu sɛ brom di dwumadie ne hye ya no amwa papa ne kura firi sa akiri wi amrem ne kasa tenten pa ye okoko gyina ase na wo ka don hwiri mienu ne akire na atade ya hye no fifiri afɔ ne sɛ tam wo wie ya woko coat wa hye no jacket echi o asia yi no afiri swimming pool mu kyɛ sɛ afɔ sɛ tam uchi mu abenya nsuo bokiti ba akoma na nkrofo se a ka didi apote pa na aka ye wa ka wie woko nda anumu no na fa ba bi no kirem se ade ane de ho kire ya aba no Russia ne Ukraine fo no mu so adi omu bo akɔfa ntɔkwa de aba no enso aka obi na ama ho kire no ano aye den pa na Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ekiremu a na nka niema abuo kwa animu die nanso Russia ne Ukraine die no aba be ka kire kura frise wose wo hwe wonum tɔkwa ne ade no a ho kire de aba no aboa masabra ye ka se jese niema boɔ kɔ soro bɛ so mo abupan aduasa 30% ya no ɔden pa na wɔse bi ti se atoko onum saa no saa nkrofo mienu no ma wiase amansa bi edie nanso onum de abomu why na akwadua na akɔwa ma ho atwa na ho akɔfa de aba nti akɔba nsa akom de ɛbɛwi wiase pa ye mo mpa ye se ɔkon ne bɛba wi ye ntam te sɛ nso no bɛbɔ apɔ na wa kyerɛ sɛ wo hwɛ aduane boɔ antumu ni ade a bɛso mo abupan aduosiam ye no 62% ya ɛno no wheat no huri pa na fertilizer nso de ɔse mo abupan asa 300% na ahuri afei ba no aburo ne mo ne saa niema no a nso mo abupan aduasansia 36% bra koni frase besi sabre wose Ghana ye ka sai ni ye kokofa de eba ya de yi iron rot ni ye ka kan na de bini ni ye ka kan sei wose beso mo bu pedio 60% ya ye fa free Russia ni Ukraine fo yi ho enu omu ko nti mu a mumfa nto nsane ani boa no de begina nti one year ni o kan se ekon no obi nim de ba na wie na enya ma na wie no sa ma wie ye ntamo a ene ekon bedo kuru wiase papa na nso ni nyina mu no wo de ye mfa to ho pa ni fifira wo tie ni nyina ni tofu a wo bone se wo hye ifra fimpinu ani dunson 2017 ebesi afimpinu ani aduonu mienu 2022 ya ye ka sei wo ma ni sikasem entoto ye ba bia ejina na wo de atoto afimpinu ni dumia sa ko si afimpinu ani dunsia ye 2013 to 2016 ndisi abreso a samre jina ye pa.
The increase in commodity prices has been exacerbated by the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Russia and Ukraine together account for 30% of the global wheat exports. The longer the conflict ensues, the greater will be the disruption to global food supplies. The conflict is also likely to slow up by 62% since the war began, and the price of fertilizer is up by 300%, and the price of maize is up by 36% since the war began. Here in Ghana, 60% of our total imports of iron ore and steel are from Ukraine. Russia accounts for some 30% of Ghana's imported grains, 50% of flour, and 39% of fertilizer. So, we are directly affected by the Russia-Ukraine war. Unfortunately, we do not know when it will be over. The global increase in fuel prices is causing hardships in even the most advanced economies like the United States of America. Global inflation is on the rise, as I said, in many advanced economies like the UK and the USA, who are experiencing their highest inflation in 30 and 40 years respectively. Africa's largest oil producer, Nigeria, is experiencing fuel shortages, as you can see the queues for fuel on the screen. They are experiencing high food prices as well as power outages.
Yo, enti nsam de ese de aka no don hwiri mienu wa wo hwe se akiri wiamrem na oyonko gira na so kasa don hwiri mienu ni akiri a na no odin fifira tene pa na wo sa to aso na o kire se sesei o manga na kakrankra ye free se ne kwasi broni eka no taxation no ye co production ne se wo mania ono na ho odin ni sika sema ho odin nyina wo to eze ye free to no na emom ye kwose ye biribie ye de ense ye ne ma akọ odwama ahodo so ne akọ akoton so ye ntie.
Government focused on production in the real sector. We said from taxation to production. Virtually every government, ladies and gentlemen, in our history has noted the need for Ghana to change the structure of the economy through diversification and by shifting from the focus on the production of raw materials to value addition. This is a key pillar of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's Ghana Beyond Aid agenda. To accomplish this, government has implemented the following program: planting for food and jobs to increase agricultural output for agro-processing and food sufficiency. The results of planting for food and jobs have been quite remarkable, with a significant increase in food production. The Tono Dam and the left and right banks of the Pond Dam have been rehabilitated to provide 13,190 hectares of additional irrigable land for rice and vegetable production. 80 warehouses have been constructed with a combined storage capacity of 80,000 metric tons to provide storage and reduce post-harvest loss. Reforms in the cocoa sector, including hand pollination, have resulted in the highest ever production, that is 1,047,000 tons, the highest ever recorded in the history of Ghana during 2020 and 2021 cocoa season. The one district, one factory policy has taken off with significant impact on the manufacturing sector. 106 factories have been completed and are operational, and 148 factories are under construction. And this represents, ladies and gentlemen, this represents the largest number of factories established under a government in Ghana since independence.
No na honso no wo free ho no ko na nim no kirem se nyankro patom nyumakuo ya worum shisha asan ne aka ka ho wonum so atra ye sisi bebre wo mangana automobile aluminium factories so wo si nyame ado se kwan no abia kire se ba no rumba.
The facilitation of the growth of an automotive industry is on course. Volkswagen, Suzuki, Sinotruk, Peugeot and Toyota, and recently Nissan, have all established assembly plants in Ghana. Kia, Hyundai and Renault are also on course to start production in Ghana this year. Kantanka Automobile is also benefiting from the same incentives that have granted all of these foreign investors. Ladies and gentlemen, we have started the process of building the integrated bauxite and aluminum industry. The partner for the project, Rockshore International, a wholly Ghanaian-owned company, has been selected as the partner and has already started work to develop the Ninahin and Pasaso Hills. The minerals resource estimate to confirm the quantity and quality of the bauxite is being undertaken this year, after which the refinery design will follow for the establishment of an aluminum refinery in Ghana. Ghana has waited since independence.
Nti mampani abedi achire Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia, the surplus man. Ana yatene nkane don hiri mienu prim ani achire ka so Millennium City Yesu krom akogina ho aka de obetimi
yemfiri ho no ma wasam wonum asam omayimu nsam ne de bram o sakase ni mu ensam we de yewra amanyosem emom New Patriotic Party NPP amanyokuo no omo enkrabata ba ko a ofre no tertiary student confederacy na wotwa ne tia efra ne Tescon na ene wo mo ye nhyiemu kase pa na nhyiemu no a Tescon ye eno moto nsa efra Mama Rebecca Akufo Ado yen Ghana mampanyi na ado dankwa Akufo Ado ne ho kani na yire se omekasa ewa ase na mama kire se ene nimdia doso enti oso mo yire omusua de omusua manyosem yiye no omusua no kora no ehunu no kora no na Bible kora se ohunu no kora no a no kora no bayi ode hye eni se ukoduru baabi na obi ka asam na ada na twema mentwe a unim denti obeka ama ento boasea na abotre akomato din enti meburu no nkosua de ye se de be yo mbecheche omanfo eno mapapapa e wo manimu eno mapapapa e wo New Patriotic Party NPP amanyoko no emu.
I thank you for inviting me to this conference. It gives me the opportunity to personally commend Tescon for your immense contribution to the 2020 elections, which gave us the mandate to govern our country for another term. Thank you, Tescon. The government has initiated a number of youth-focused initiatives to provide our young people with a productive future. I entreat you to be true ambassadors of these initiatives and seize every opportunity to engage more young people to join your ranks. It is important to hold events, to discuss policies and share ideas, to give young people hope and a sense of optimism during these globally challenging times. This can be done when Tescon members show unconditional loyalty to the NPP and a sense of responsibility and patriotism to our country. I therefore call on the Tescon fraternity to solidly support the government in this period of global economic crisis. There is light at the end of the tunnel, but there is also work to be done. You need to engage the public actively in situating Ghana's current challenges and the solutions by the government. Above all, you need to have the facts and the necessary arguments to enable better public discourse. The future of MPP depends on you. So let me assure Tescon, the future of MPP depends on you. So let me assure Tescon that the party values you and will do everything within our means to support you. Be proud of the fact that under the leadership of President Akufo-Addo and with the support of all of us, Ghana has the power to rise above any situation and make our nation great and strong.
Okay. We Mama Rebecca Akufo-Addo na Tesco nie Dankwa Institute nie nyina MPP nkrabata ne bia na Dankwa Institute any Tescon nyina na omo ewo dwumadie no ase woni oye adwuma ho ne ade na Dankwa Institute akache a wo kire MPP amanyoko no kofa ba kire na se ne tirimupo ba bia ekọ ene ade ehon so Mama Rebecca Akufo-Addo kire se enoma ehia nyina ode ama wo no mo na ohwe se ombetu omani esi de ekoso amemo papa ye wo mu enu so na womo ede ho nkyerɛkyerɛ no akire Ghana manfo nyina.
It is also right that we recognize the contribution of the Dankwa Institute for promoting ideas and principles that underpin the political philosophy of the MPP. I am particularly excited that we now have the first female executive director of the Dankwa Institute, Dr. Antoinette Tibudaku. Congratulations, Antoinette.
Yo. First Lady, Jubilee House Megida, Sarawuta. Na do Dankwa Akufo-Addo ni nkatwe kronkron ni hokani ne yire Rebecca Akufo-Addo eni akotie ni nsam no.
And Vice Chancellor Emma University of Mines and Technology Professor Richard Akwasi Amankwa akọ omampani dada Osabarema John Ajekunkufor ne fie ye wo peduase no akwakosra no na wo mo kọ no na basobo bia na sesuapo nya ye e wa America mamu no 24 Carat of Gold Award e kan obi citation e na wo mo de kọ ya America che omampani dada John Draman omampani dada akofo na abusafo omode ma no ɛna ɔmo kanfo ɔmampɛda da kofo sɛ anokwa ɔbɛyɛ chancellor ɛwɔ asuapɔn no mu no ɛmɔde a waba ma wɔn no ɛno na apagya wɔn anim a sɛ deɛ ewiase nyinaa yɛate wɔn din saa basobɔ no efiri America man mu ɛna wɔn de ɛkɔkyerɛ no sɛ akora gye n'ahwɛ etu ɔmampɛda da kofo so ɔmampɛ no so mo ayɛ adeɛ paa na deɛ meka kyerɛ mo a ɛbɛ challenge mo ne sɛ kane no ne yɛfra hanom sika mpoa no Gold Coast na sɛ deɛ ohia ahokyerɛ nkwankɔm na eku yɛn eti sukuu na mo kɔ na mo tete ɔmanfo no mo nyina so yie paa fa tete Ghana fo a ɔbɛba abɔnten no ɛnneɛma asɛ nyina obɛtuma ma ayɛ yama yɛn na afei no yɛ gold a yɛsoa de kɔ baabi ɛkɔ nane no yɛne yɛna ne Ghana ha ya
abosu dia abosu bobia dia ma vice chancellor University of Mines and Technology Professor Mankwa ɛnam nim dia ne dwuma pa wadi asakwa na ɔbɛyɛ vice chancellor ne dwuma no train scientists ne ade ɛno ayɛ no ɔde boa ma ɛnɛ wiase cause folks no ɔdɛm bɛfiri America agyedi folks for no de saa ɔde ɛnama no dwuma wadi nkanka ɔto abɛyɛ vice chancellor of University of Mines and Technology ɛyɛ ma no ɛyɛ ma university ɛyɛ ma Ghana na ɛnu a tutan to sɛ no yɛ chancellor chairman of University Council young students yɛ miagye ɛbɛ nyame asɛm no na nyame ka no sɛ no university and students members of the memo will not be any papa na sɛ no yɛ ɔbaa no no nso sɛ ne mmɔdenbɔ research output ne ade ma nnɛ yɛafrɛ no gold legend mining companies nyina hyia ne yɛafrɛ no sɛ
in Ghana has
99.999%, maybe I'm not 100%. Maybe I'm
waited
and committee. The moment bession in crime. No, I do not know what it is called anyway. Then you be 4 people son near the Apua. I'm a Ghana. Ghana be about one and the chair tiny gold. But Sabi. Yet to gold so. Then Kwanaka Gold Coast. And so yeah. This said, the effort to say vice chancellor, when in the US, a blind young Nipania, the Bafua, Sad, Yamata Dia, Gold or Dia Mamma. You be Pohon Bank. Now you go to Muswa. If I saw no, do don't know about Kagana member. As you be the galam said by. So be mountain in Kitchesia. Your question, no more cuckoo to Adina. Mfasono na kudi awo bia o di machines kakra bi bae e bi o mama o di ko bi dollars kakra na akoda dollar gold ni nyina no mas mo go no di ko mfasono ko di babi ni ati ya ese discussions na ya this ni di effort to say my chance la move to my leadership na ko ni a bank asa na bank policies ni ade na ehihye ma nipa nyinaa atenka sɛ ɛnyɛ polisifoɔ nko a mɛsɛgyafoɔ nko na ɛsɛ
abusafoni a mote yi ɛyɛ ɔmampani dada ɔsabarama John agyeku nkofoɔ na ɛno akyi no ɛna vice chancellor ɔwɔ University of Mines and Technology Professor Kase Amankwa ɛnso bɛto no boase akyerɛkyerɛ ɔmampani dada kofoɔ mu anamɔ soronko mu tuo ɛwɔ asuapɔn no mu na wɔmaboa ama kwan bɔne a ɛfa so tu galamsey a ɔman anyi ntoma yɛkotia no yɛtima asesa no na afei no anya kwan papa a yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛtu sika kɔkɔɔ no
University of Mines and Technology. For many years we have been training mining professionals. In the so-called mine bia or Ghana and now West Africa. Even we are simple no ubu nipa omunya omu degree no university. In the FR mining work in the university no products edi mu akotene bebre na ohwe galamsey fight no so a ye ni galamsey for nankasa dinkita ho bebre a chesefa omadwuma omoye se de beya ombetimi anya gold no bebre ene se de beya omo waste ne kra no mo generate no ombetimi keep no side that encopollute rotters na around no impo the oma pollute no yetimi come up with some technology a ebetimi abo etimi atin so enani so aka ho inti Any miners in Kitang, the more than pa. Recently, last year, we instituted what we call the Sustainable Small Scale Mining Awareness Day. It was on 2nd June 1989, and a small scale mining be legal. In the any small scale miners, you celebrated that day to bring awareness. Small scale mining, you beat me
Any amuti Professor Kwesi Amankwa, Vice Chancellor or University of Mines and Technology. And ne omoko mampenda da kofo fie pediasa no enomode wenyina atwoja.
Na saintem yasi owura kwabena donko bre bia twam na mampenda da jomama no mamumu no yeso afo hwa ahode ne asem so wode nso ba betu dwa so manga na ne yekeka konde dum so no wotenkwan che twetwe ne ketere mabapa na yahwe ya dum so besa beduru manga na enchekura sanse mba beto monten so no aka bi amewosa aban no ba be ya no se no kura na enya no kura na no na ma asoye hwe ahode ne asem so ekire energy ministry ya so afo a wononyafo Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe na po da wonuma no eden krata aba monten so chirim so wura kwabena donko ne waka no etro enya no kura da bia da frise wonuma ahode ne asoye no energy ministry no wonuma ye ne kwasi broni friend projections jese wonuma di womani aka kan edi wonuma bunkunta won enche ebia ahode ne dodo o ma ne behia ene dodo a wose ye kan ene di wombetimi di ye kan o ma sankunta nyina di ato no mu a bibia di adanse se o ma no dum so de enya de se besa akwa wura mu biem na eno na aka bi ama so ya ehwe ahode ne ensam so energy ministry no wonum bofotene kwankyerefo wonum baako owura akofia breakfast na wode ensam atodwa no akyerem se owura akwabena donko de yenya na sema no akwa ese eja prayer board no wo mu bi na wote bench kokko ba ne sa ye ne so ohunu mu che wo bi azo kokko gine mu awuntwatew
we are don't go. The all I say player or two bench. Not the other good ground on Kobo. Original Retado. The kind the Biada say do so at the Kiamba because do so the Okan water now at the Hickas here by other two man of also. Which you so Yano Pana or say that Buchino and Kanda Bogana. Not just you mean the Okasa. And I am not now kind of now you quickly welcome every two command and in there. No, not down with that. Do so at Sanaba. If you say, do so now a bar, the Mahama Tensiono. No, 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 and the buy. If the Mahamodeno in Shishem Ekamu, and I say, so you're doing the supply to thermal plant, you feel like the supply, and I say, to Kassam. Some man summer and a big do so a buy.
Yo enti owie na o chechire mu a kwan ne anama wo ya aban fa so ne ntoto ya aban ye ne ahode ne ye de bi aka ho apejam
I'm saying don't be aha your book can ba ku ni bi eno ni ye bi so because bi so e ti aka ma e ma ni no bi ye na fe krum ha na obi age ne ho a enyi no enye ene bi na e confinante na aban we go ya ni se enhisem no e se ya ha aka ho atem ama we fi a wind solar project 50 megawatts. You have a camo. You talk to you first, na gas. You be a power generation, a call a teaching FM. If you could draft a kusa, not intimate the other side. You say, yeah, say, the TV, I am a flow echo bed. Yeah, I bet you a very big channel LNG project. And also, we are a Bema liquefied natural gas. Ama you the other power no man. I think so your existing generation capacity amandi we solar DRA Kalu you na ya ama okani ni aboma currently your existing generation capacity 421 megawatts. It can't see our capacity organ of aboma 5,358. And as you see, as you use to Ankasa 3,469. Now, we also are, your chances of only power, your chances of a power. And Yama, the Bishua, honorable Matthew Boku Prempe, one time to this year. Asanteman de share the energy ministry anima or aye share say dum so e ba maybe e twem no e ba dum enti mon kana kuma ntumi yam enye de obi ka e ye de share aye ye e ho afem ye ka ifi Ghana phone na eni Asanteman enka makuma ntumi yam
ya ka to ya mu anti ahode ni aso ye but 14 for year one communications directors no ba ko ene no ebon komo ire paka sefidie so owura Kofi Abrefa na na wo chirim se ma ye ma hu mo yan e wo owura Kwabena Don konso wo dia betu dwase dum so se beba enya de se beba
na abusafo ne yasie ene se omenso of abede chira hwesi kasem so deputy finance minister ya osaye MP ewo Etiwa is Mame Abena Osaya Sare asiu eye managing editor onu amu ene ni the double krata no new crusading guide newspaper no eye Abdul Malik Kwakuba akon asem ni nyina enie mame kire se October afra se ho ena eye the crusading guide for no edi asem beto abonten na Tiffin 7 potoka se wo se Dubai embassy demolition spree minister and husband fingered na je say Dubai embassy na Ghana ha no ye bubu o manda bi egu adwudwiragu na minister bi ni kunu o monsa wo mbi enna o mkan ya kowie ye no na eye ono Abena Osaya Sara ni kunu enna the Bokata crusading guide say wo mo na wo monsa wo mu ebubu adan ne gu ebre wo mo ye hwe enna o se sa enna o ya asam na waka se ka delegate for emeka be crusading guide for meka bi wo mo mekan ena wa ma asem so e de kokotro na de wo hwe afiri mo nie de di kan se wo mo mra emma enimguase o magu ni nyina no o mo mepepa afiri honom o mo fa cheopa ensa mfa o mo da obo krata na mu crusade guard na mu no ma wiase nyina enhunu ebio o mo sa me bu nkotodwe empa chew enka che ne se do mo ye no no mo nim nyansa eno mo ye afi do mo pa chew na do mo kan no mo san twensan e paper na mujesensem no doso enne Accra High Court na bibia ekosiye enti wasade owura bia ye fa no Frank Amponsa ono na yesad na county akwa nipa enima miensa kwaku ba ko na mu Frank Amponsa na dabo adwuma ku na mu ne lawyer eye maami eye Abena Osaya Sare no ne lawyer ene owura Ismail Nketia yene ne bo ho nkomo na ntie de okafa ho
this that we could say any MP ede ni tumi ede amon for asase what are you telling these people enti asem no te wan say ye de sa nkofo mi ansa we akogina court say court enter be mine na on hwe say nsem na on try fa ma me ho emfa kwa mu sabi na kwa ba kwa enim na egu ma me ho fi enti no court and restraining on show mputu passe maame no mo twetwe nsem fu bia na nsem bia enim bia emfa maame no ho afesu court and mo ka sika mo drupa emfa nya nsuade ema newspaper no said o chance no mo ntro nsem bia enim entro emfa obi so
yo lawyer Ismail Nketia ya ogira mu ema deputy minister yi na mote ne no na ye ne yewura kwakuba akobon komo ono na ye editor in chief ema crusade guide abokrata na yesi wo mu no wose onyanya nsamankrata bi ade na enso onya anu ye bia wose ode kono ode beko
yo ye konsam fufuro emo ye beka ya afi atwa mu no ensam bi pie dwa se enipa bi anampanyifo bi o mayimu a wo mo akwaji sika ntata so dobo money bi a eni kwan se wo mo agye na kwame bafo e fra na abronye wo ye bunu East regional chairman Emmanuel Patriotic Party wone eye owura baako ena omukọ court se enipa bi afakweti kwan bi so edi omani sika e wose asama wo mo pa double salary ena wo mo agye no enti didi mu afei na court ama ho kwan se ye de nsamankrata e ba kwakoma enipa no a yesusu se wo mo agye double salary no na oso ko Ghana emremu article 98 Ghana Constitution afi apema hankron edi okrom yenu edienu a watwe no mu se wo yemra hyebadwani na bakwa akodi dwuma foforo bia anya sika gu botomu a wo se o mamra hyebadwam ate amehene ehunu na eno no o kire se nipa yi a yebebubo mu din no wo mo kwaye dwuma foforo bia o mo ama emra hyebadwam ate amehene saa bre no ehunu enti wono a yebesama wo mo no wo mu din enedidi soe Oru Haruna Idrisu Ora Alhassan Azon, Ora Fifi Fiavi Kwete, Ora Eric Opoku Onoso Kahon, Ora Abdul Rashid Hassan Pepu, Emmanuel Ama Kofibua, Honorable, Afe Honorable Edwin Ni Lante Vonderpoy, Honorable Mark Owen Woyongo, Honorable Comfort Doyoy Ganasa, and Afe Honorable Aquinas Teria Kwanza, Wemona Yedin Samankrata Ebromo, Atu Omo Supreme Court. Na yebusa omo senti a omo kwaje double salary nti na se sade ne ba mu a na ya abronye ene ne bra ba akọ owura set Japan oware ena on kan bo mu a omo ye sade no a omo ma asasem we etene nti ye hwe ne mu kwan selete ne be ko ene de ebedi akire aba
ka chako toothpaste ni adi twi asi o ama sinwa ye fita posin kama Samara Company Limited ya ba adwaman so pa chaw eyi nkabone masinya hode masin ye fe ya kono ba chaw bo modern ni nyaka chako toothpaste na efetwuse ba chaw Samara Company Limited ne ya ba adwaman so se de ya kan ho asem de akyeremo no anti mo modern na mumpebi uko shop bia osope ka chako toothpaste ya ba ma bi Frezal 246 864 246 864 na ka chako toothpaste ya pa chaw jewodie mabibia enye fine pa bosha bankani anenso ene wa ha ya pa cho chandeliers no corner light wall light gate light ne garden light CCTV cables ne cameras digital video recorders ne standing fan ceiling fan brand ya pe ebi wa hanom pa cho chargeable fan ne ke kan wo bebre bosha ba dia ba brabaji bi ye hwe afoforo ho amono ne akofa dia ba bo ne so eda form stress o person ne di dwa dum pz ma me atako for den ma fei Sambra Hotel ni mhwe ne de ye free ho ya ba Tentins World Dynum Republic Bank Danu anim shepe Kumasi Adum ana oba Adum Wesley Methodist ne Central Prison roundabout is Boshaba Plaza no ha ye fe afofra Adum ne de fa ye nti momodin na bra beji Daniel FM ne o TV asum mu free mu 0541 125339 0541 125339 eso na abe frɛ na Boshaba Electricals nkania no ye pa cho waje wodie de akobo fie wadwuma waso dem ne babia ohia bi de akobia
Virtuous Women Program no so den Virtuous Women Program no Oripa TV any FM so and a program no ya ne no April Foriso de no so Foriso bosome na mu de no o se so free yawada ne and the sha se ebekwa akosi ochena efie enti hye no so se ochena ahomache no miensa ekosi anopa nonum empemu ahomache no miensa kosi anopa nonum pemu Virtuous Women omobeba Oripa FM and TV so na afi omobompa ya ti oye oba pa fa ho gym wose we bia prono se emanyina betimi abedom abejoin ko no ne aka abomu esua de abompa ye ne akoyanim ewo abrabomu Virtuous Woman was who can find why enebenya Oripa esi
no any ye kai high sense say high sense and as I said the woman no aye papa ye obi ato bi ye ma 5 years manufacturer defect warranty ya kire say otobi na finhye num enre na hoteche man kwan dia eno no ono obest tenase no asana kura dia mam say TV ni sound system eno an say high sense for no baby a obi a won de bebreo omo kumase ye dum baby a kofo clinic wona no eno so we frɛ 0302 550000 Jackson Herbal Center ni no miensa no de aba ye wo Jackson Natural Capsules natural de bamu de ani se mema mu de ano ziyare ene bo mema wo mpem ana afi malaria ene Jackson Mixture ye wo Jackson Co Capsules ko adro pa de eye no a enye ne ba bi atonto adro bia wo de also pe Jackson ni enro no 0244 72 35 41 na yenua apia kusi Bismarck owasuefo ana ode abeda ye se ne ba ye frɛ Sylvia kusi apia onye mfinhie du nsia we ne patuntum onye tenten bebre na na ukuada ana opie na kyesa na okuya ana opie ye se okone maame ama nkwanchen e wobom so eno ano no efrenura besinde ye nimba bi a Sylvia wafa onse obi ani atwa Sylvia so ama ye aso nte wo yede pa ha ana wo ma police pa so nte ana betima frɛ yenua apia kusi Bismarck e was 0558 19 3910 0558 558 19 39 10 ofra yebejo so afi mo adwenkyere no ni aba no mom yenkɔ na yenkɔ
pepra fabra sana bies
ofa ye de adwenkyere aba no ede to so ofa nwemu so wani ajepa asabde bia bafie on ye de ready ase de jeba sana ye nyina so ye aje
nene surplus news
okay bibi ekoyi adwenkyere aba de ne de dikan eye odo e kranten o se o hwe dwumadie no e wo Belgium Antwerp obra no oh okay ene obo abaso pa o se adwuma ye no eso e ninti ye fata abaso bo ene ye odo e kranten e de no ena ye nua bi ye fra no muhia Kandara o so de free Kandara town wo se sane yase ato ye bo ase summarize kase no ya de eso ani pa nti oye pa ye nkoso na ye mo adwuma etisa so na set ofori
na no ye kromo di kura na
ebetumi abasa Kandara town
ono ode saying
ono so de Kandara
ne kuro no na ye hene
obetumi ye di kuro
atini kuro
o kan say
ohia Kandara
ye muhia me ka say muhia na wo kire mu ya ekoye ohia okay etna ono ndi ne ye muhia Kandara so na set of foreign so wo hwe adwumadie no e wo kumase ha no ye obo ya ba so say ye bo adwuma pa oyibo bo aten de free na behi wo say Dr. Bawumia eda ho ye economic messiah na wo hwe say wo si ato no bo ase summarize say ne Ghana economy ni si kro no a chese anukure ogina na so na wo chia also on the summarize na kama wa bona tofa nti wo so wo chia lawyer Justin Kodua incoming NPP general secretary so na teacher constitution we teacher Kujo or the free tepa anyina so so wo hwe mu so ba ye afo no NPP youth organizer so Dr. Bawumia abo homode pa yi ensemfua bia na opposition for no ede ba na want no ho asese se de se na osi church ensem no ama bibia da honom kama a ohu sampa o ma ne mu ode de na so ani da so e wo ho nti o se Allah insura Dr. Bawumia chese rade insura no simba ma resistance so wo hwe dwumadie no e wo kuna ayata kona o se na na do dankwa Akufuado ene Dr. Bawumia onum abomoden abobesia chan oban bia aban bia ababia na so besia no mo de abobra pa ewo enfie nine ne nakakra onum adi mu enti no eya baso bo ene se de bo wonum sana teacher constitution adi free wi amoase de aba o se ne nani age papa pa se ne Dr. Bawumia si ato bo ase acheche nsem mu no ama ono akase wate ne ho ase so bi ka se o man mu aye den kra no a onim se hyehyɛ pagu akwan so be ma enche bia ne mu betumi asan asesa kama enti wo chia Dr. China na afei eye openie friend say Coca Crispo nso di free eye fufu atwemanwo bia North o say Dr. Bawumia abo homoden acheche ne mu nyina kama se wo hu sa ma economy no agina na ko ba say no NDC 40 pa ya kan mo no nyini se ne o betumi kra tena se ma bibia akoso de amomo if say Dr. Bawumia acheche ne mu kama e ma bibia nso etimi akoyie de ama oman no so pa champon so say o di free atonsu Kaoguchi Electricals hono nso di free no say superb analysis no Kaoguchi eno ewo atonsu
o ka Kaoguchi de be no
Electricals de kanane kan Electricals no
ena na mpesa meti
say kan Electricals so bo sheba anu tienti say maka am yenso yesua so mo kan bo sheba Electricals anti o say Dr. so that Dr. Bawumia esi abo adwuma no
mo ha obedu anu atwa mo ohunu
omunim
Electricals na de
Electricals pa omunim sa ediaga Electricals
no behu
okay di bo sheba Electricals ba Kaoguchi honde Electricals sare hodete o say adwuma Dr. Bawumia body nan de superb se wato no bo ase bibie ne mu nyina kama e wo bia atene ho ase se o man no aye woni da so bibia be koyie de man na nya ye nko a ne ho kire yen o me hu se wiase man nyina so e wo ahohiahia mu no wo chia eye lawyer Justin Kodua the incoming general secretary at the NPP and I yemia commence pillar 2 or say Dr. Bawumia all the way or born in some kese the man was say no NDC or say Dr. Bawumia say church so mu pa de NDC for onyi ne so metimi cry campaign 2024 if say Dr. Bawumia atunbo say ebubu wonum apre entry Francis or say and Joshua anane or say the only thing we need in Ghana is discipline and also the nyina gidi say no kre and Virgin Chairman or so hwedwumade no ewo akokere and yenua Charles Kofi or say ono so hwedwumade no ewo Kentampo no say wow that's Ghana for you adwenkyerɛ bae no ne nyinaa ɛni
do ma se ye nhwɛ wei anuanom kono ngo duma sisi ni high school asem ne yakan o mu adi mfrinsia duoson na nyankropɔ adom anniversary launch no be koso den ye nyagrokra enti krata de ni board of governors panfu a the school no anu tutu school no afi headmaster na staff PT ne anuanom afi nananom ne school fori nyina ko ho abom ya wo kyerɛ sɛ nyankropɔ ya adom a wadi dwumadie soronko kra na ehye so mfrinsia duoson na die 70th anniversary no nya grokra wo mbe celebrate ni yepa na iti asem no wose kono ngud ma SHS at 70 enhancing quality education for national development through the free SHS yes kono ngu odumase to asosu kwa di mfrinsia duoson yefa free SHS no eso na yase nwoma suya pamukena nti adono na aboama oman etumpon yo na woni a adwumadi wato onsa afre wani munyamfo kukudam wase bebre pa na ne obaka sase Professor Mrs. Beatrice P. Mreko Jima and special guest of honor Honorable Dr. Yao Oseaduchum, Minister of Education, 12 for Shang Messia, and some so would you median was honest Munyamfoa, Sononkua Wato, once a day, a friend, teaching your Kukudam Bebrinso, was he been Tinyan Cropa, to say, Busmi women need a toss with Unions at 23rd. Yana program no cost one panundu, we see a rianum yenu a war course, Oma Assembly Hall, nti course, and rianum Yamea Tumwa. We say yina yemre few na yemra meboa celebration no beko kama pa
yo ofansa ne de yenka abone beba no me yenka amon for say Easter airbrain Easter convention no ko beko so ewo fiyase eye Salvation Prayer Ministry headquarters honum na eyenafu anso yame aduma yebesa ase 11th of this month ne 17th enchemu ne mienu anopa so no eye anopa dubaako na ewie donko na enyumere som ne no nsia ne fa na ewie nonkron na ekoso wo baabi amaka na feyase hwa de sene na so ya Apostle Joyce Arthur etafra na mama Akos akasa fo bebre na akasa fo bebre na ebebie Reverend Asare Bediako na Bishop Solomon Ejiri nyumtofo dos Mabel Ochre Elder Odum and Reverend Minister Eben Nazareth or say bibia bibi papa ewo honum nti na yenka abonom na na o say obinim kan kama otoso mienu na yenka aboni bafo agye foso twitwi akwa otoso mienu tumfo anantahene ohene yere amase wa kokko otoso mienu sapase ebuzapani o say Kwame USA Nana Bresi ama National Chairman GPR2 Nana Adoma Mreku National Chairman Sun and Stone Nana J Kwaten Ashanti Regional Chairman Sun and Stone Opani Wusu for few was a passe Opani Semen Sa Watano so Ura 7 Boaten Yatavra Kwabana Kese CEO Kesben Group of Companies Ura Ransford O Afuakwa Timatim New Site Kokwano Ura JK Fum awatano so kumase na kunani ene maame efua mansa etafra no maame boga ene abusuase amfanto manim se na no sei obinim kan kama to so minu nya fisi aduasia nkron wafiri mu otiase na oye so buaso dikuro bafo anantahene sompa hene no say branch chairman Garden City Tazi GPR2 for branch honom no say vice chairman Sun Stone Ashanti region eyenu ni memende be oyemuna de dano ewo ne fie house number 8 sepase no gina so akopere kwarabre no ba betena se no sikasa no ewo sepase emme junior high school park na so abusa se momre na omejam womo
wenso
fon kafra
ai yo wenso ye Bishop Samuel Kofi Ankra ani eta friend Papa Kofi na yen kaibo former administrative bishop Church of God Ghana onyafrishia edioson enai woni a wote ayi paso ene ekona ebusuapanyi edupoku wo dominase ekona ebusuapanyi kwadwo fodwo Savior Church Ajemesu Bishop Joseph Manfo Crensel presiding bishop Church of God Ghana Bishop Owuswam Ponsa Church of God Ghana Bishop Andrews Donko Church of God Ghana and Bishop Stephen Anto Church of God Ajamesu and Afe Kofi Opanyi Kofi Ejekum Okunani ni Oraire Charlotte Ankra Emma Eni Reverend Edmond Arnold Ankra Wachradia or Prempe College and Osanso Aye Sofo Ewa Church of God Afe Mrs. Ophelia Ankra wo USA Miss Lydia Ankra wo UK Ora Emmanuel Usu Ankra CEO Global Gosh Health Services Ora Vida eni wa Ankra Mponsa wa nurse ewo Ekropon Polyclinic Ora Theresa Japan wa proprietor Mess High Class International School and Crying Ora Hannah Mensa eye adwuma wo CSIR Kumasi eni abusuan kae ni nyina nananom ofanom ajanom obia eka ho bi na emom ayi paso hene ese onyankopon bo a memende di anim ya wodi Bishop Samuel Kofi Ankra to mpem wo Church of God Ghana Temple fanchene bra ahomache no nan na abakwa akokora na Ajamesu amusie memende ya na ofiri ho no mo a wabesi nkonya Ajamesu Park ne so na afi ho no ye eyi no nti wo so manfo enhye no so na asia som no so obey na Ajamesu Church of God ye nyankopon bo akosia de ya osere jamfo adonfo adofo aboafo se womra emeso wonu emu na yete se noboa nkoja na emom no wose enhye no so se kosia da no so opon na asia som na awia obesa sinkunya bim na eyen nkae no ode atoaso
Obanisa fono ya na dodo no abomra ne yenhwe na brother ni Ranso eyin kaibo eni influence de osun ba ko 71 years enu nya na atiasefo asase so yipasofo no bi ene kusiase breto obusua pani entwebu asia kondo no afre no yabo afi o boa mai mase na nantwi boa sia konso boa mai mase no wo pani Joseph don konso boa mai mase na kwabena senya enso eye chirikrum ni fahene opani kwasi amponsa boa mai mase no so ura ya juma enso kuma so hene ba ya anhwe wo boa mai na ura dodu enso ewo boa mai chirikrum na fe oba pani akua penaman UGC Kumasia eno na ejanso ne abusuapani na no wusu bana hene anuanom bi ene opani kwasi amponsa bo amama si ura ya ojuma ura dudu afi wo hene ba ya o ahwe ne maame ye chama ofenso no wo maame abna kobi enso ewo bo amama se okunani ana kunafo ne maame Cecilia Sare duro no afre no amatechi na manananom anase Emma ene Safo Bright owadum owura akwadwo manu kwapa koko ofenso no wo Josephine Safo ano enso mam juna do no afre no Reverend Prince Safo ano do no afre dio kumase Safo ano enso ewo ofenso mpei Sara Eato ewadum Mary Safo ano enso kumase manananom ye dumye no ne abusuan kaye ato abese no ena wo se ye ni ba kunani maami Cecilia Asare ya na do no afre no ama tachiu ofenso ko wote eno wo one asmo kanese papa na adani ato no nti ye mra meso mu abia nyame adoma memende di animu obo modern di no atompem wo ofenso kokote ahimfie awomache no na akosi anopa nundu anopa nundu bremude krono yobo modern aye amane ne ntoto ya woso ye nyina na afei ya mamuni so akopane krabre okokote amusie ye ekosie ba memenda no a ose kokote Lori Park onum obo modern na wasi nkonyabrane na ya papa yi eja ne kwan free area don kukusi enumre no nsia de chikwasi ada yebeko Church of Pentecost aso dem ewo ofenso dom yakoda nyankropo ase na ase aso no epon a ya ba dwodwo ye ho kakra no awia no dumye no ekosi enumre no nsia wonum sikasa etwato wo se covid nhihye nyina obehwe na wadi sunti woto won sa afradofo ne agyamfo se adawroma yemomoten na yemra yemeko moa yede besia ne asoso na ya company atena se dwumadie na ne braso social distance ambassador of African Pon ne medin moti PSC lad ne odiefo na sabre penaman apenkrahe chairman ka isibu amaseko jigani wa pagrata wari asembro onie obochi dombi manolo dro korea na kase na ose mudi dom no nim na na apepra kan ho bi ene osomye ya dama sia mamoni tie ni hwe
hallelujah amen na de obi tete to obi to